Well, hello again. Part 2 of the XJ rebuild series. Going to the front brakes, hydraulic brakes obviously, and 35-year-old motorcycle, they are seized. Both pistons and both calipers. So I sought the help of a parts specialist called XJ700. The fellow who runs this, his name is Len Shackle, I believe it is, or Shackle. I've never actually spoken to him on the phone, but he is a guru in these air-cooled Yamaha bikes. And he has what must be a warehouse full of parts. Now, there are knowledgeable people about any particular model, but this particular company or this particular person is extremely knowledgeable about the intricate details of every single Yamaha that was offered here in North America during those years, the mid-'80s, and probably before too as well. That aside, his wisdom and knowledge, he is also very well equipped for parts. So many of the parts are now obviously discontinued. However, he has been able to source replacement parts that look and perform either as good or better than stock. And he still does carry some old, new OEM stock, Yamaha stock, still in packages. Very, very supportive of his product. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention the help he gave in this build, not only for the parts, but also the knowledge that he was willing to share. And he shares on forums as well. Now, brakes in particular are your prime source of safety on a motorcycle. So obviously cleaning the parts, scrubbing the parts is the most labor-intensive part of this job. It means I have to take everything apart and literally clean out all the gunk that's built up. Some parts, unfortunately, are not salvageable, such as these pistons, which obviously have too much pitting to be able to seal the fluid any longer. So XJ Forever to the rescue. They have a complete deluxe brake rebuild kit, which I bought. And it also included these brand new reproduction pistons, which are nice and shiny and clean and perfect for the job. All the parts needed for this job are included in the kit, including an excellent and comprehensive set of instructions. So part of this, obviously, he's packaged in some seal lubricant, and it's a matter of inserting new dust seals and fluid seals into each cylinder, brake cylinder, with this special seal lubricant he's provided, followed by inserting the brand new and shiny piston discs. Now, working around bikes or mechanics in general, you tend to get dirty hands and grimy hands. When it comes to your brakes and your carburetors, it's best to clean your hands, scrub them like you're going to eat your meal. Clean hands, wipe off all the grime and dirt, and go into this job sparkling. That way, you know your braking system, which is critical to your safety, is all sealed up and clean. Now, as I mentioned a few moments ago, the manufacturer recommends that you do not split the calipers. But as I mentioned, it's that or new calipers. There are kits to do this job, and I've done it several times over the years, and I've never had a problem provided everything was assembled correctly and back to spec. You will find people online that will suggest not to do this, and you're better off to find an alternative caliper as opposed to rebuilding these ones. But once again, I've never had a problem. That being said, if you decide to take on a job like this, you do so at your own risk, as always. The key component that causes some people to worry is these two O-rings you see me putting in here. They seal the fluid passage between the two sides of the caliper. And if they leak, you obviously lose braking because the fluid will leak out between the two halves. So it's important you pay close attention when you're working here. Now, for the sake of the video and for cleanliness, I just put the screws together so I wouldn't lose them. However, when I properly reassembled this for the bike, I used mid-strength thread locker, which is just a good practice. Keep these things from backing out. Now, in addition to rebuilding the calipers, I also replaced all the front brake lines and the crush washers. XJ Forever offers OEM reproductions which look and mimic the originals to a T. They look wonderful. Also purchased, obviously, new crush washers for the union bolts. Polished everything up. Painted my master cylinder. Bought a new reservoir cap. And also, because my reservoir sight window had gone cloudy, I replaced it with the XJ Forever replacement kit, which comes with a seal and a great set of instructions. Now, one bonehead move was not realizing my union on the fork was cracked, and when I bled the system the first time, it was leaking brake fluid everywhere. And then when I took it all apart, I could see that the housing was cracked, so I had to replace that. Not too bad. Anyway, see you in part 3.